Okay guys, so today we're going to be making a video on how to do an oil change on your ATV. Here are some of the materials that you're going to need. You're going to need some form of paper towels or a rag to check the oil level. You're going to need your oil, and I recommend checking your manual for the, whatever your manufacturer recommends for oil. You're going to need an oil filter. Not every time you change the oil you're going to need an oil filter, but it's worth doing. Obviously going to need your ratchet and your sockets, and you're going to need an oil catch pan, and if you have a creeper, that makes it much easier so that way you don't get dirty. Alright, let's get to it. Alright, so now what you're first going to want to do is locate the oil drain plug, or plugs. There should be one on the bottom of the crankcase and one on the bottom of the storage tank. You're going to want to get the proper size socket, and you're going to want to crack these loose. So now that you've cracked both these loose, those two bolts, what you want to do is take your catch pan, put them below the bolts, put the socket with extension on there, to get the oil to drain out. And then you're going to want to check this bolt for metal shavings, because that's a sign that your engine is wearing. This looks pretty good though. So once that's done, you're going to move it over to this side and do the storage tank. So now that this has slowed to a drip, you can go ahead and put back this drain plug and tighten that up. And then you're going to slide the pan over and undo this drain plug with the same process as before. I forgot to mention earlier that you should really be checking these kind of plastic seals. And now that this has slowed to a drip, we're going to go ahead and put this bolt back in place as well. There we go, finger tight. You'll tighten that up right now. Alright, so now comes the step where you have to locate the oil filter cover. On this Polaris Predator 500, this is the oil filter cover. Now, it could be different, varying per machine, but for this purposes, here's the cover. Now we're going to take this off. For this bike, it's an 8mm socket, and I will be right back as soon as this is off.